Let's just feel it. Let's just feel this one.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, let's turn the fan off. Oh, hey. Why is there so much background noise? I don't get it.
We're making an industrial album.
There you go.
That was a dad joke. I'm a dad now. I can make dad
Chris,
jokes.
you just got rid of our biggest fan.
Oh, that's even worse. That was because you have 2 kids. That's
I do.
why.
Yes, I double power.
Double down on that dad joke. Dan, are you writing down last minute lyrics again?
More or less placeholders, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just need to know how much time to leave before we come back in again. I might add a couple in there for some real fucking bangers that I think of between now and then. Some real like, I listen to the wind. Whatever.
And that's not in there?
Some real Cat Stevens shit. Yes.
We're gonna rip off Cat Stevens in this album. Finally. So Dan, you were saying this song, Call and Response.
This song, it looks like 2 takes. And there's the guitar.
Dan, why'd you cut my bass out?
Well, you can see you're the one that makes all the noise before we start. Yeah, I remember.
Well, that's me trying to remember my part. Is it going to be Primus this time? Is that we're going to make Primus jokes the whole time? I know someone's going to get a Primus album after this album's done.
Fuck, it's going to be something terrible. I mean, it's going to be a
It's going to be a Primus album, so yeah. Dan, do you want Park Soda or do you want Tales from the Punch Bowl? Chris, how many of these songs have we played live, do you think?
2? 3?
I think that would be my guess. I was just thinking about this the other day, since something happened in 2020. What happened in 2020 again? We had a album all ready to go for a tour in 2020, and then 2020 didn't happen, we'll just say. And so we skipped over the last album, and we just wrote a bunch of new songs when we were able to get together safely. And I think we played Nothing's Gonna Rise Again at a show, and I think that's it. I want to say we've only played one of these songs live, like with an audience.
Sure.
Yeah, with as opposed to that online thing we did, that like online show, virtual show. Really? I thought that was pretty good.
It wasn't, I mean, it's not the worst. I have some fuck-ups. It will be pretty obvious. One is that I hit the floor top, the rack tom and moved it, which is never a good sign.
We'll cover it with tambourine. This also might be the only album that I didn't change a part of mine right before we recorded. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, and this will not go south at all. And I wonder how many of those times I've actually done it where I played it like that, and then you guys were like, I don't think that was a good take. And I was like, yeah, good, because my new part sucks. I'm going back to the old one.
That felt good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It's about as good as I'll get that bass part, too.
Yep.
I mean, there was like, the thing is that part's so busy that even if I flub a little bit, like, I don't know. It's like, that's my Primus bass part. No one will notice. Dan, how was day one?
Not too bad. I mean, we got everything set up. It sounds all right. We played the first half of the album, or the first half of the songs, pretty good. We got versions of most of the rest of the songs, and something to do tomorrow.
Dan, since I've been playing bass, have you and I had a "no, I'm right" moment?
Not yet, because I'm usually like, you're right. What is going on?
I have to admit, yes, I'm usually right.
Yeah. Why does this fucking thing work right? Do you hear that fucking noise? Ah, why does your guitar sound like that? It always sounds like that bullshit. It doesn't always sound like that. Why is it so thin? Why is it so distorted?
I think Dan's being too critical. He sounds fine.
Dan,
It's fine.
you're doing fine.
You're doing the reverse of what we usually do. Where we're picky with the first ones and not the rest of them. And the first ones we did, we're like, oh, that's good.
Well, the first ones were good. It's like, it's that energy is flagging. You're just like, oh. I know you've been playing it the same way the whole time. I guess I just never heard it.
I guess
I
I just assumed you were going to be better.
I thought we'd had a natural time to have this conversation before, but apparently not. I just assumed it was always a work in progress. You were going to change it, maybe fix it up, add some, notes and work on the playing.
I don't know why you just
Did
did
you
that
do your
now.
fret hand yesterday? It seems kind of like maybe you just like a little slow on the frets.
Do we have an album title?
No, I put on the folder on the computer is Summer 21 album.
Yeah.
I don't want that as a title. So.
Dan, it's full of feel-good summertime hits.
Hot Girl Summer. That's the name of the album, Hot Girl Summer.
We don't even have any unused titles, I don't think. Like, we usually have, like, a whole pile of album names, and we don't have anything. Like Wild Prairie Rose, for example. We had that sitting on the docket for, I don't know, when we can't think of an album title, and then we couldn't think of anything, so we're like, Wild Prairie Rose, why not? And Follow Your Heart was just because you say that all the time, and we thought it'd be funny, and we're probably the only people thought it was funny. And we don't have anything else. We have, like, nothing. This is the first time I think we've written, and I can tell you we're not going to self-title shit. Because I hate self-titled albums.
The Bismarck.
Self-titled albums are the worst, especially if they're like your 7th album. Like, that's like a Weezer thing.
Hey guys, album titles. Just throwing some out there. Pork Soda.
Yep.
Any
Tales?
takers?
I got one. I got Frizzle Fry. Tales from the Punch Bowl.
Ooh, I got one. Suck on this. Sorry, I'm an old school Primus fan. Sorry.
Oh, right.
I don't like these.
You're like up to 97, and I'm 97 to like 2004.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you're saying you're Frizzle Fry, I'm the Brown Album.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
Too Many Puppies.
Yeah.
You're Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm more John the Fisherman Part 1. You're more John the Fisherman Part 2.
Fish On. I'm more of a Fish On person. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Was there a Fisherman Part 3?
Oh.
Probably in Pork Soda there was.
Of course.
Yeah, to complete the trilogy. What's more tedious, recording or waiting to play a show on tour?
For me, recording is more tedious because I don't have people who aren't you two assholes to talk to. So I'm just stuck in a room with y'all. I'm just glad it was a 2-day ordeal this time and not 7 or 8 or something.
Is it because it usually degrades into Dan and I talking about Starship Troopers?
I'm from Rio de Janeiro and I say kill them all!
I'm not saying that is a bug, not a feature.
A bug?
How long have we been making Starship Troopers references now? We even put we're gonna fight, we're gonna win in a song. In our
Service guarantees citizenship. It's afraid!
I mean, yes, that is true. Are you ready to fight and win?
Yes,
Are
always,
you going to teach those bugs a lesson?
always.
I'm doing my part!
Do you think this is going to be the last album we record at this place?
I think so. I think that the number of minor frustrations in terms of the basics like, where are the fucking lights? How do I turn on the fucking lights? Why are the fucking lights purple? And then just, you know, yeah.
So, how do you want to do it? So it's it's actually different.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna start.
Okay. It's hard to do that. Okay. Give us a roundup here.
I feel like everything went relatively smoothly. We were trying with an added level of difficulty on the last thing we recorded, since we hadn't really nailed down what it was or how it went. But we got there.
That last song we did, we don't have a plan for it. It has a lot of like nodding. Like, you know. And since, you know, it's like we'd point, but we're playing an instrument. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, whenever he goes like this, that's like started.
Four until I start singing.
Wait, 4 until he starts singing?
Yeah, except you only wait 2. By the
Well,
way.
I wait 4 of mine.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
How, you know, there. That's when you were supposed to do the thing when I looked at you that way.
Sorry. You only sang 3, right?
No, I sang 4.
Oh, I couldn't tell when you. I looked up and you like. Sorry. I was like.
And then, so a lot of, we have a lot of songs like that, don't we? A lot of, on this album, I'm going to say that's how most of them are written. With just like a grunt and like stern pointing.
Oh, because I keep looking up because the guitar gets louder, and I'm looking up and you're like, yeah. I was like, what are you? Are you?
That's my lead in for 4.
That's where you were supposed to play that part that I heard in my head that I never told you about.
All right, this is fucking stupid, is what it is to begin with. But
This is the record where I was like, what if Can couldn't really play their instruments, but still wanted to be Can? And that's kind of where I wound up. Can we just start over? I just like that chorus. I did a bad job. I did a bad thing. Imagine like Can drumming in the Bismarck. You're like, yeah, but what if it wasn't as good?
Shoes in the dryer.
I got all Olympian.
Did the shit start flying at you? Yeah!
It was just like,
Shit's flying at me! Fight the bats, dude.
I need to just, yeah.
And that's when the bats showed up, right? So you got lots of overdubs to do.
I do.
Are you gonna let Eric do some of these?
I am happy to farm out any and all guitar-related work. I will pay you 80% of what I'm being paid.
Oh.
Easy being angry.
I always think of that as your default setting.
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know why you think that.
because I've known you since you were 18.
I'm one of the most laid-back, easygoing people on the planet. I don't even know what you guys are saying.
Just fucking put a socket and hit me.
Jesus.
That's easygoing jury.
That's what people call me.
Cool.
Let's listen.
Trust me, it's great. It's really fucking good. What I'm doing over here on guitar that I haven't played for
It is amazing.
years.
Day 3 in the can. Quick one today. We did a lot of very noisy guitar overdubs playing with Chris's pedals. And then I spent a lot of time going down the rabbit hole that I go down on every single record, which is, it'd be funny to do this percussion part as a joke. Hold on, let me try it again. Hold on, I've got a better one in me. Hold on, 1 second. Let me just do that one more time. Start me in the middle. Start me in the middle again. Okay, I'm just gonna overdub the end. We'll see what we can use.
Chris is on a motorcycle trip, so while he's away, Dan and I decided we were going to fuck up with the album, and by playing congas on it and me throwing a beer can at a guitar. It's going to sound just fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm going to make you mix those congas high, by the way. I know you're going to be like, no, put them in the background. I'm like, no, more conga. You gotta put the tits on the glass, Jerry.
Yeah, no problem.
I think what I want are like a couple of really fucked up, sputtering, crazy Jesus and Mary Chain tracks on the intro here and the outro, and then we'll do something else for the choruses. Because I don't think we want it to be quite so. I don't want Psycho Candy.
We want Psycho Candy part of the time, not all of the time.
Yes.
With just this subtle distortion on. That's rational.
That makes total sense. Finally, we're gonna get on the radio.
Yeah.
Album 7, we finally made it.
Yes.
Yep.
I think we found that sound that all the kids are looking for.
That's the hit right there.
Dad, your amp's broken. I think that's probably good. There's like a couple little bits, but like in the course of the whole thing, I don't think it's gonna matter really that much.
I think I will have fucked up each of them in different spots.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know what to make of any of that, but
Day 4, Chris, how did it go?
I think well. I did lots of stupid noise making and lots of stupid overdubbing, and stupid's my middle name. So 5 songs with all guitars for 5 songs. That's not a bad, like, Monday evening.
Doubling stuff that needs to be louder, tripling stuff that doesn't need to be tripled, adding feedback, adding noise. Weird blues solo in one song. But I'm not sure we're going to keep it.
We're not going to keep that? Wait, Jerry, I thought that was the part you were working on for like a week that you were telling me about.
Dude, the fuck?
A lot of people don't give us the credit we deserve as a blues band. And this record is going to prove them wrong. You know who's got blues chops? Chris Jury's got blues chops.
That's right.
There's a little feedback on it at
There's
the
a
end.
little feedback. We should probably check that out. So
Yeah.
we can correct that.
That's not going to play in 2021.
This is a rational tone for rational people.
We're making art, Chris. We're making art.
Are we?
I'll see if I can try and signal you when the stamp's coming, if that'll help.
All right. It will.
Is this going to be like that one time you had the mime, the drums?
Yeah. It's exactly the same.
Again? Okay.
That's the way to go.
Dan, you had some thoughts about this particular guitar part.
It's repetitive and chuggy. It's not in Chris's like CV at the top of like I play at a consistent rhythm repeatedly, nor mine. And so normally for these parts, we used to rely on you because you had a guitar all the time and would do the
Now I just do it on
now
bass.
it's on the bass. No. But to the extent that we need a no part, it might be we might have to draft you into it. We'll see how it goes.
I have faith in you, Chris. I think you can pull it off. I also haven't really touched the guitar. And then last time I did, I just threw a beer can at it. So.
I think we should have Eric do the chugs. I think yes. I think that's true.
Day 5 wrap up, Chris. What do we got?
I just sat here and sweated and played through a bunch of guitar parts that I didn't get right the first time.
So you guys roped me into playing guitar again. And you guys made me play on a song that I keep forgetting anyways. So when I heard it, I just went, I don't even remember my bass part for this song. But Chris told me it's like, no, it's just A over and over again, right? Is that what it was? It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. I can hit one note. I'm a bass player. I can hit one note over and over and over again. They're just much smaller strings. Do I have to play any more guitar on this album?
I think we've added some really subtle guitar. I think it's pretty jazzy, actually. It's not a word I thought I'd say, but I think it's jazz, like real jazz, like hot jazz.
Get loose. I feel like I'm pointing out things in an educational film. It's zinc, iron, and manganese. It's an eighth of a rain stick. It's a micro stick. Wait, there's 2 vibra slaps! Draw.
Have you used the sleigh bells on like every album?
Since I bought them, yes. It's really like fucking Chekhov's percussion. Like, you're not gonna buy this, bring this to practice, you're like, hey guys, how's it going? And then not use the sleigh bells.
Yeah, you gotta use the sleigh bell.
Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Glock, glock, motherfucker!
What did we decide to call this thing, Chris?
I voted for Wiggle Stick.
There is no way I'm not going to use this on the album.
Well, it was right there next to the rhythm fish.
Yeah.
Done! Fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna mix it high anyway. Fuck it. Show me on the doll where the rhythm got you. Well, there was a long weekend in 2008.
I thought the rhythm got me in 2003, but it was bronchitis.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, similar. Yeah. Really, you need to go to a doctor either way. Pitch! Ah!
Dan, what pitch are you going to use on this song?
It's kind of in this range right here. Hey!
Just right in that register?
Yep, that's the one. And occasionally when I have to express something, I'll go ah, and then occasionally I go ah, like that.
Yeah, those are good. That's good.
I thought so. I tried something new on this song.
Yeah.
White flag, stakes rise, clutching crosses and hoods in the daylight. Wallace, Faber's building monuments up to the lost cause. I've got this note. I can go up or down by about 10 cents. So when you're doubling, you should do this note. Chris, this note, that one. Okay. Got it. God damn it. I hate not being able to sing. Jesus ain't rising again. Jesus ain't rising again. Ain't rising again. Jesus ain't rising again. The South 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 ain't rising again. Nothing's gonna rise again. Nothing's gonna rise again. Nothing's gonna rise again. Nothing's gonna rise again. Nothing's gonna rise. Nothing's gonna
I'm doing now is a great idea.
Yeah, I've always said we are doing a distant or ambient vocal track where we basically have him set way the fuck away from the vocal mic so that it's less obvious that none of us can sing, I guess.
Yeah.
So just like David Bowie, right?
This is it. This is the classic Tony Visconti, David Bowie 3-microphone technique. We've just eliminated 2 of those microphones.
And singing ability.
Oh no, that's in spades. That's in spades.
I'm right here. Come on. Jesus, what the fuck, man? It's this good. It's gonna be a hit. Call it off. Call it off. Call off the heat. Call off the high fences.
This is my instrument, Chris. This is my instrument. Live boys and dead girls caught in my bed. Live boys and dead girls 30 points ahead. Quonk, quonk. Honk, honk.
What's the song about?
It's about Edwin Edwards, who was governor of Louisiana. That's right.
Yes.
And he has this famous quote that's like, you know, the only way I could lose this race or something is if I was caught in bed with a live boy or a dead girl, something along those lines. So that became the chorus.
Yes. He was in prison for corruption. Shocked.
Did he win the election though?
Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
beat David Duke.
Oh.
Yes.
Boy, that's a choice
Yeah.
to make right there, isn't it?
Yeah. That race, he beat David Duke.
Wow.
Later went to prison for corruption. And met a woman 40 plus years his junior while he was in jail. Became pen pals. They got married. And then upon his release, they were on a late night reality TV show together for several years. So that's the verse piece.
Was that like a later season of Flavor of Love?
It's very similar.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this song, just like
Okay.
with the silver tongue.
I'm gonna let you know right now it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. I know. I just wanted to. It's like I feel like I need to get out of my system.
Pedal white man grievance with a silver tongue. It's 1 in a million, unironically sung.
You got what you wanted. Power yours to wield. To conjure war. To listen to deal. Every lever of power. Every open door.
You didn't hear me when I said, hell yeah. You didn't hear me when I said, hell fuck yeah. You didn't hear me when I said, I like cold gin. You didn't hear me when I said, I like tequila.
We had 2 weeks off here. Dan went to Italy. And Chris, how did you spend that?
I was recruited by Billy fucking Idol to be the guitar tech for one show in BC. Billy Idol rolled up in a blacked out SUV that literally could have dropped him off in the parking lot because there was a whole backstage parking lot. But instead, because it was an outdoor festival, drove through, like, forced people to open gates and drove through the area where all the crew were sitting and eating dinner. Stopped about, 50 feet from his trailer, got out, and went to his trailer.
Right. Wow.
It was amazing. It was great.
You didn't hear me when I said, lick it up. You didn't hear me when I said, oh, oh.
I got paid more
for this one show than we have ever made on a tour.
More. You thought men were more. All talk blood and iron.
I'm gonna throw.
You thought geese and tours.
Maybe Eric this audio so we can just put it on the...
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are y'all laughing at?
Jesus, I'm sorry, you just need to...
You thought say more. You thought men were more. All talk blood and
What the
iron.
hell's wrong with you?
You thought geese and tours.
What are you doing? Are you drunk? Like what? You didn't hear me when I said fuck Martinez. You didn't hear me when I said fuck Martinez. You wanted the best. You wanted the best. Oh shit. Ugh. Oh god. Whew. You sound like a prospector.
Just like blood and iron. You thought men were more. All talk use and us. You thought Jesus.
Those aren't even words. Okay, never mind. This is funnier than I thought it was gonna be.
You didn't hear me when I said fuck Martinez. You didn't hear. Shit. Sorry. Let me try one more time.
I heard just a little bit coming to the headphones. I was like, wow, Chris was not into doing that. Yeah, but you made up your own language. That was something else.
Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck.
Okay. You don't want to keep it?
All this talk of blood and iron. I had hoped that men were more. All this talk of guns and butter. I had believed that we were more. It's just like TV. I see it on repeat. It's just like TV. I see it on repeat. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Move in, move out. Hands up, hands down. Breathe in, breathe out. Hello, insert name of town.
Really? Really?
Rip rap lickety doo.
Mm-hmm.
So Dan, you were saying you want to switch over to this. Why?
Because when you distort the vocals a lot, it doesn't really matter if you can sing.
Jesus, Dan. Dan, there's... Control your field.
Woo! Come on now. Time for the movement. It's time for the movement. It's time for the movement. You dipshit got that movement. Here it goes.
That's the hit
finally.
maker right there. That's the hit maker. It's that vocal and
Yes.
you know that setup. We didn't do it last time. Is that why no one bought that last album?
That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we've made over $1,000 on Bandcamp. $1,000.
Quitting my job now
Yeah, we can all quit our jobs.
for at least a week.
Just another run to go. Just another run to go. Step on, step on, step on. 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 Step on, 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 spot.
Well, hello there. So I'm making the album cover for the next Bismarck record, and I've always wanted to use this painting that my dad made when he was in college. It's never really worked for any of our other records. I think this might be the time. We haven't agreed on an album name so far. So we've just come up with a bunch of really stupid titles, most of which are stolen from other bands. But I think 2/3 of the band has agreed on one, and I might be the only holdout, even though I did suggest it as a joke. And knowing us, we will probably use the joke title, because, why not? Cross my fingers that we come up with a better title than the one that I jokingly suggested, but I don't think we're going to. So we're probably just going to go with it. Knowing us, we're just going to go with it. Predictions.
Well, I've kind of a long list of things that I think it might be. Wait a minute.
What you got there, Dan?
Hey, you made a fake cover for this album?
So you told me you didn't believe that this album existed.
Well, you convinced me it existed, but I can't believe you went to the trouble to make a fake cover for it. I mean, it's like not like this fucking band, famous major label band, put on an album with this fucking cover.
So I was looking on the inside, and I thought to myself, like, is this in reference to anything? Is that
Doesn't really ring a bell. It's like
I
four
don't
guys.
know. Just four guys walking.
Oh, it's that Red Hot Chili Peppers one where they got the socks on their dicks.
Oh, that's what it is.
But look at this fucking disc. This disc says one of two things. Hey, you want to check out this new PS1 demo disc? We got fucking sweet Tony Hawk shit on it. Or, hey, dude, here's that clip art CD you wanted to borrow.
Can you see what the second one is?
Wait, again, you didn't need to make fake covers for these albums, Eric. That you could have just gotten the real albums. I'm sure they're fairly cheap. Eric, these song names?
Mm-hmm.
Eric, these song names have all been used by other bands.
Yeah.
It's I mean, like Africa, that's a Toto song. That's not a Weezer song. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That's Tears for Fears, I think.
Yep.
Sweet Dreams Are Made of These is the Eurythmics. Take on Me. That's like Aha. Paranoid. That's like a Black Sabbath song. I mean, do they not know that these songs titles are all other fucking band songs? No Scrubs? That's not even in the same genre.
I mean, it would be a shame if, like, some band butchered all those songs and put them on an album, for example. I mean, who would do such a thing? Can you think of one band that would do something like that?
Are they all wearing shoes?
I think so. Wait, is one of them dead? Is that what they're trying to say? Rivers Cuomo's dead?
Don't tease me like that, Eric. Don't tease me.